When we're young, we have an amazing, positive outlook about how great life is going to be, but somewhere along the line, we forget to dream and end up settling. Join Up Dots features amazing people who refuse to give up and chose to go after their dreams. This is your blueprint for greatness. So here's your host, live from the back of his garden in the UK, David Ralph.
Yeah, good morning to you. Welcome to Join Up Dots. Well, in today's episode, we're going to share a brilliant story from a lady called Carol Hinkin, who has started her own online business. And as she says in the email she sent us, everyone could do this, and it's one of these online businesses that you can do it wherever you are. You can do it at whatever time you want. It doesn't cost anything to set up, and she says she's now bringing in £1,300 a month. And let's go through it, because I suppose every single person out there would like to do this, whether it is to supplement your income or actually to say to your boss, hey, I'm out of there. I don't need your crap anymore. I'm going to do my own thing. So what has she done? Well, she dropped us a line last week to say that she has been building up her own inbox management company. So she is a virtual assistant, and she's not actually doing all the VA stuff. She's only dealing with people's inboxes, and that could be inbox through email, of course, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Replying to all those messages can eat up half your day. Now, I know that because I haven't dealt with my emails for probably about 10 years now. I deal with all the client ones, and I deal with all the listener ones, but everything else is done for me, because otherwise you're just sorting through crap, and it's not good use of your time. It's one of those things where we say you are working in the business instead of working on the business, trying to develop it and growing your profits and your customer base or whatever. So anyhow, she's decided that she was going to do this, and she says basically she set it up, and the very first thing that you've got to do, because managing people's inboxes is a lucrative opportunity, she says, because many professionals and entrepreneurs are overwhelmed by the volume of emails they receive daily, making them prime candidates for email management services. So you think of how many people out there are being bombarded by emails. You can basically do what Carol's done, and we're going to share it with you. But what she's doing now, she's moved on to the next stage, that she's building a team and she's training them how to do it. So she's become the manager, and she's not actually doing it herself. Now, most businesses, you start creating it yourself. But then once it gets to a certain point, that's when you can hire staff, and they can clone your expertise, and you manage the quality of it. So the very first thing that she says that we should do, if you want to do this as well, is understand the role. She says you've got to really understand that the business is their business. It's not your business. So you've got to understand what they do. So what she's done, she said, she went round and she said, first of all, she would do it for a month for free. And she said, and the first month, she would just gain access to the inbox, and she will then look at how they are responding. So she started building up templates based on their usual responses to emails. And then she started responding to one or two with the management team of the company, checking to make sure that they were happy. So she moved them into the draft setting. And then she said to them, look, if you're happy with this, just press send, and then it'll go out. So she built up the confidence of the people, because that's one of the big problems. A lot of companies will go, oh, no, I can only do it myself. But you don't have to do anything yourself as long as you train somebody up to do it. So she built up this sort of pre-approved template basis, and she went through deleting the spam and unsubscribing from unwanted newsletters. And then She flags important emails for the client's attention and schedules follow-up and reminders. Now, she's not becoming a PA. She's only dealing with the inbox, okay? She sorts the emails into appropriate folders if needed, and she understands the role of the business. Now, if you think about this, you can work for a month for free, but then after that, it's profit. You've got to do something to prove yourself. People aren't just going to throw it in your direction and say, yeah, go for it. This is their business. They've got to be sure that it's going to work. So, as we say, she built up the trust. She understood the business. She could see how they were responding. She set up pre-approved templates, and then she moved them into the drafts and then said, if you're happy with this, then just press send. And she could see that she was on the right track, and then she started doing it. Now, you will need necessary skills, she said. You need excellent communication skills. You need to be clear and professional. Email communication, short and sweet, is essential. She says that you need organisation skills, attention to detail, and technical proficiency, she says. So you've got to know the platforms they're using, Gmail, Outlook, or whatever. But most of us do that anyway. Most of us will just jump onto an email support group, and whether it's Gmail or Outlook or Hotmail as it used to be, or, there's thousands of them. And we all sort of pretty much know how they work. So that's the sort of the back end. That's what you need to do to think to yourself, yeah, I could do this as a business. But then you've got to set up your business. And she said this was the bit that took a little bit longer, because she created a business plan and she outlined her services, what she was going to do and what she wasn't going to do. She sorted out her target market, and she said in her regard it was just companies in her town, her pricing strategy, and her marketing plan. So at the beginning, for all new clients, she said it was going to be £100 per month to keep the inbox in sort of structure. And then any new clients after that, she will increase that. But at the beginning, it was £100 a month. Now, some people were saying, well, I haven't got that many emails. She said, I do an hourly rate. So if I can do it in an hour, I will just charge you £10, whatever, to give you the same customer service. Okay. And through that, I'm not best at this, I have to be honest, but get a legal structure. Decide on your business structure, whether it's going to be a limited company, a sole, a partnership, and register your business. I think a lot of people in online work just think that they can create it sort of ad hoc, willy-nilly, and it's best to be organised. But I'll be honest, I'm the kind of willy-nilly person. I kind of do things and then I sort it out later. I think to myself, oh, it's only a little thing. It's only a little bit of cash here and there. But get it organised, and then it will send out the right signals to your potential clients. And then she says she started looking at email management systems, Trello and Slack she uses, and basically that's it. After that, she said you can create a website, you can use social media yourself, you can network and attend industry events, or you can just go round and talk to local companies and say to them, this is what I'm aiming to do, and share it with them. And it's quite easy and it's quite flexible, because as we say, you can do an hourly rate, you can do a monthly retainer, you can do per project, whatever you want to do. You've got different income streams that you can maintain. Now, obviously, the monthly retainer is great, because then you can build from that point and you can start scaling your business, which she is now. She's just hired her new staff member, and she says once she's actually done that, she trains the person up for a month. She does exactly the same as she did with other companies, and once she's happy that the quality's there, she lets them go, and she develops the training modules to maintain the service quality across the team. She's aiming for 5 or 6 people, a very small close-knit team, and she said there is a never-ending supply of companies, and it doesn't matter if it's in this country or it's across the world. Inbox management is a valuable service in today's world, and by understanding the role, acquiring the right skills, and effectively marketing your services. And that's why it's really good to zero in on a type of business so that you will know the kind of answers that they're going to supply. You can then build a successful business helping others manage their emails. It's a steady income, but it also significantly enhances the productivity and the well-being of your clients. So Carol has set this up, and I think it's a good win because you start with one, you get good at that, and then that's your track record, that's your proof of concept, and then you can add another one, and you can add another one, and it's a very quiet, organized business that you can set up to increase your incoming. And if you are wanting to do it out of hours, i.e. you still keep your job and you do this in the evening, you can do. If you want to get to a point where you only do it on a Sunday or whatever, you can set this up to be a good opportunity for you. So I think it's something to look into, and you can go on to Google and you can write how to earn money managing people's inboxes, and I'm sure there's more information to it than we've provided you here, but it is an idea that has got legs, I think. And so for Carol out there dropping us a line, I think that is brilliant. Thank you very much. And for anybody else out there who is, dealing with their own inboxes and the issues that they've got, think about it. Maybe you can reach out to us at Join Up Dots and we'll pass you over to Carol, or you can reach out to somebody else and train your own member of staff to do it for you. We're not just going over to Upwork and getting a VA who's working for 1,000 people. You could actually develop somebody yourself, train them up for your business, and then start using them to build another income stream into your own business or livelihood. So thank you very much for that, Carol. That was brilliant, and it's just a very short episode giving you another idea of how you can earn money in the easiest way possible. And this was how to earn money managing people's inboxes. If you need any more help on this, drop us a line at joinupdots@gmail.com. And for everybody else, let's keep on moving you forward into the life that you deserve, and that is one that's under your own control. No stresses, no worries, and more free time than you can chuck a stick at. Until next time, we'll see you again. Cheers. See ya. Bye-bye.
That's the end of Join Up Dots. You've heard the conversation. Now it's time for you to start taking massive action. Create your future, create your life. It's the only life you've got. We'll be back again real soon. Join Up Dots, Join Up Dots, Join Up Dots, Join Up Dots. Join Up Dots.